How would you assess your performance so far in fall camp?
It's been good. I feel like I've been getting better over time, taking the coaching, taking the feedback from D coordinator, D line coach, head coach, and I feel like I'm getting better, and we're as a group getting better. And I'm excited to see what we do throughout the rest of the camp and leading up to the season.
Where do you feel like you've grown the most since spring, and where do you feel like you want to keep growing throughout the rest of camp?
I feel like I've grown the most in my get off. We've really emphasized get off and take off, getting off the ball. And I feel like with that emphasis, that's something that I've intentionally worked on. And I feel like I've gotten better in that area. And that's the area that I want to continue to get better at, because the faster I get off the ball, faster I make stuff happen.
Your group of edges has a lot of experience at multiple different schools. You know, how helpful is that in terms of getting everybody integrated?
Not sure, but I mean, it's cool sharing experiences and stuff like that. My boy Ed at BC, it's, it's crazy. You get everybody from these different schools, but it's we all connected somehow. Somebody knows somebody went to school with somebody playing in high school with somebody that I know. So it's interesting to have those kind of conversations and see how everyone, it's a small world, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's kind of connected in that way.
That's an interesting note. Kind of talk about how the team is being brought together to foster that relationship, especially when you have guys coming from different areas.
I mean, it's a lot of just being together as a unit, and also what I really appreciate that we're doing now in fall camp is this team time stuff, having the chance to go up in front of the team and tell your why and explain what your process is and all that good stuff. I feel like it's just it kind of just shows who you are to the team on a deeper level, and it builds that relatedness, as we call it, or that connection more. And then just being in the locker room, talking to people, having conversations, just not being isolated. When you go and talk to different people and you get different perspectives of where they're from and just see how they're doing, it's you see how connected you really are, and it's not what you would think just off initially meeting somebody, you know.
Going up against the offensive line, just what stands out most about this offensive line?
They're big. That long pause. They got, especially my man Clint, man. Every O-line's big, you know what I'm saying? They have monsters in the Big Ten, they got monsters in the SEC. It don't matter, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like we got a great group of guys, and it's I feel myself getting better, getting the chance to go up against them every day.
Now you obviously have a little experience playing against Vanderbilt. Can you kind of talk about what drew you to the program and kind of how that's met your expectations through fall camp?
Really just I didn't know I was going to end up here. It was just a matter of when I entered the portal, I got that call from originally Coach Black. Me and him previously had a relationship. That's what initially got me on the visit. Once I got on the visit and toured around and talked to Coach Lee and heard his philosophy of what he wants his program to be, where I fit in that piece, and what we can do. And I was all in from there.